Hey guys, I want to show you two amazing things that happened in the last 48 hours. All right. So as you know from the video 2 days ago, we submitted a whole bunch of pages for mainroofer.com that are really lousy SEO. They're all basically duplicate pages except for a change in the city name really. And all of a sudden we started getting some results, right? So we made the point to people that we can get these URLs to absolutely index, which was a big deal for the different cities. And then what? We showed that there were results showing up on the front page of Google, right? And that was like a city, some variation of the word roof itself, and then an attribute. So you might have like South Bend roofing services, or Elkhart commercial roofers. Okay, so like a 3-point keyword concept, right? Now that was then. So that was getting us results up to like 107,000 results. We were one of the top two for a number of results. It was enough to make that point because why? Pages had HTTPS, so green padlock on every page of the site. HTML validations, totally perfect. No warnings, no errors. Page speed is maximized. And other than that, modern coding, right? HTML5, CSS3, Bootstrap, all that jazz, mobile friendly. Okay, now that was then. I want to show you what's happened since. I took about 1,000 pages because I wanted an apples to apples test. So I put our variation of schema on it, okay, with global variables, and I uploaded that for the 1,000 pages. That I did yesterday. I've seen where Google started to recache some of those pages with the new information on it. So I went back to look at some of them, just spot checking. Let me just show you 3 results, okay? Unionville is a city, and roofing is the term. Notice how it doesn't say roofing services or roof maintenance or commercial roofing or residential roofing. This is a 2-point keyword. City, short tail keyword, okay? So this is a geo-targeted short tail keyword, okay? Now, funny thing is, there are 496,000 results, and that obviously doesn't mean that there are 496,000 roofers in Unionville. It means that Unionville can still be so generic. There could be Unionville in different states, I don't know, but there could also be Vale Roofing, and they allow employees who belong to a union. And so on the Vale Roofing website, might have a page that has the word union on it somewhere. That page shows up in this whole mix, right? That's how you get 496,000 pages, okay? Page results. Anyway, out of all those competitors, we're number 2 with lousy SEO. But schema on top of everything else we're doing. Here's the point. No backlinks to the website. Here's the next one. Mound City roofing. Again, short tail keyword. City, 1-word keyword. And we are number 3 out of 831,000 results. Okay, this is the proof in the pudding because you don't get anything better than that. And we did it without backlinks. We did it with lousy SEO. Here's a cream of the crop. Tome is some city. Tome Roofing. And again, there could be companies called Tome Roofing. I'm sure there are, whether they're in Tome or not. Could be a Mr. and Mrs. Tome anywhere in the U.S. runs Tome Roofing or Tome Roofers. Okay, 1,050,000 results. There is a tomeroofing.com. We are the next thing that happens above Yellow Pages, above Facebook, above Yelp, above Angie's List, above Manta. By the way, notice I'm not signed in. Okay, just spot checking. In other words, why not do it that way? If we're going to talk to some nationwide roofing company about what we can do for them, we can make massive websites for them all across the nation and have the phone numbers feed forward into their dispatching station. We can do it from one position and make these websites for as many company names as they want across the nation and pull this off. And we can do it for short tail keywords. Somebody said, what about bigger cities? By the way, let me step back. How much does it normally cost to get this kind of SEO done? If you create a website for Tome Roofing, usually you will not show up on the front page. You'll be on like page 40 somewhere. If you were to pay the SEO guy, okay, now that I got the website developed, I need to market it. So I need to improve the SEO. See, creating a website may have some room for SEO, but then actually doing the SEO work is all the strategy of showing up on the front page. And that's custom. That's like a thumbprint. It is unique to every website. Somebody has to go in and deal with it. Okay, so if you went to an SEO guy and said, get me on the front page for Tome Roofing, then he'll be like, okay, that'll be 5. That's a smaller city, not so many competitive results maybe, or in this case, it's actually pretty competitive with 1 million results. If it was just 100,000 results or less, he'll charge about $500 a month for 3 months to get you there. Okay, and he'll do the work off and on for 3 months and get you there. Okay, he'll charge you $1,500. If you're trying to show up where you're in between 500,000 to 1 million results, he'll tell you it'll probably be around $500 a month for 6 months. So you're going to spend about $3,000 to rank for the keyword over 6 and wait 6 months. If you wanted to show up for something really big like Chicago roofing, that's more like $1,000 a month for a year. Okay, there you go. So in the meantime, somebody said, what if you come to the dispatcher and he goes, what about Chicago and Denver? The answer is, we'll get to those. Those are bigger cities. We'll spend some more effort on them. Let's raise the money from all these small cities first. Go set up all these small cities that we're ranking for, get people to call them and say, hey, let's take this partnership on. Do you want to be the company we represent, share the revenue? Okay. And then whoever says, yeah, let's do it. Okay. The dispatching station makes a lot of money referencing out the calls because they'll take the calls in-house with their own forwarding phone number and then sell the leads to those companies in those cities, right? So that's really, really, really cool. So they raise the money to put into us for more. What will we do? We might create 3 more websites just as optimized. Use them to backlink the main website. Then what? Then we'll run regular external backlinks through it all. We'll go like put all 4 of those websites into directories for that are for roofers for Chicago. That includes Chicago. Whether they're nationwide directories or not, we're going to get into the Chicago section of that directory with all 4 of the websites, right? With all these different pages for all the different keyword combinations for each of them. Now, if you understand the value of that, you understand the value of what we're doing. As long as we're doing these 4 websites, we're going to do them nationwide. Put all 4 of them in directories all across the nation. We'll drive link juice into all 4 of them. So the link juice going into the bottom 3 feeds them, and the bottom 3 are backlinking the master, which feeds that even higher. And it's getting juice from externals to just authenticated in Google's eyes. So you're talking about a very efficient way to control the industry nationwide. That's the kind of thing we can do. And then if somebody wants to outdo that, they go bigger. Somebody wants to outdo that, they go bigger. And now that we can do this at the size we want with as much material as we want, and we can control the SEO like that on everything, then we can promise everyone results. We can actually go ahead and offer them results. You know what that means? For all you guys who are waiting for Robotext to go back out, all you guys buying Robotext as website installer affiliates, all you guys at the Get Trial Leads waiting to see what's going on over there with new guys coming in with AdWords funding. By the way, we're starting to get guys lined up for that. Here's the point. When guys come in and buy these websites, we set them up, they're going to rise organically. So yeah, we're going to be able to sell these websites for a much higher dollar amount very efficiently on Robotext, okay, and offer results. Not just that, but now we get to talk to all these guys about coming into Get Trial Leads. What's absolutely cool about that? These guys all forked up money. They put skin in the game. So they are absolutely meeting us. They're vetting themselves by caring enough to buy in, which means that now that they've done that, that's the proof in the pudding we need to know that they're serious. And we'll say, okay, if you're willing to be professional on the phone, don't let the calls rule voicemail, et cetera, we'll get you into our program for AdWords, and we'll start doing that. That brings me to the last point. If we can create the pages organically this way, do you think we can create the pages for AdWords this way and line them up for mass AdWords uploads with the right keywords and cities to match each page? Yes, of course. We use the keywords and cities to create the URLs. So we know the URLs, cities, and keywords. So we can absolutely create the matching AdWords campaigns. What does that do? Let us see which ones have really high quality scores, and whatever has lower quality scores, we'll segregate them, go back to that stack of pages, create a file for just those pages, figure out how to improve the SEO or whatever it is we need to improve, run them back up, okay, to improve the quality score. And then anything that just fails to grow after a couple of rounds, we'll just drop because we can afford to. We can put so much stuff out so instantly and then edit it so instantly. We've never had that control before on a mass scale. Now we do, okay? That is incredible. Now that led me to this. People started calling and saying, hey, I want this, I want that. And that's cool. The $29.95 offer on website installer is still there. Those of you want to get 3 industries of your very own choice, here's what you do. I'm going to point out, because all this stuff just helps us keep pushing this forward so that everybody who gets involved gets rich. So go to the Blitz stack right here under choose your category, Blitz stack. Okay. And if you go there, there's this right here, get the details. And here's what happens. When you buy this for $2,775, okay, then you get to tell us 3 industries you want. We'll custom make your Blitz packages for those 3 industries. In the meantime, while you're waiting, because it'll take us a few weeks, maybe a month, because it just depends on the total orders. Can you do anything? The answer is yes. We're going to give you this roofing website, okay, the one that we got up here, okay, we're going to give it to you so that you can start to play with it, practice with it, deal with it, upload with it. You can even install it now with default company information onto a domain you want. Now, there's 1, 2, 3, there's 4 ways that this works. If you go with a PayPal subscription, you can stretch the payments out 3, 6, or 12 months. If you go out 12, you got to wait 4 months for each template. We'll get you 3, but it'll take 4 months for each because we have to wait for the money to build up before we can do it for you. And it's in small pieces, which makes it harder on us. If you go with 6 months, okay, way cheaper, way cheaper. And if you do that, then every other month we can get you the next template of your choice. So every 2 months you get a whole new template for the industry of your choice. Okay, that is totally awesome. Then people said, what about 3 months? 3 months, we'll get you all 3 probably within the first month. In other words, we'll get them to you as fast as we can get them done. Okay, all with custom copywriting, custom imagery, custom breakdown, everything. Google will like it. It's a unique website. You can put as many companies on it as you want. All right. Now, those will go on to your domains, okay? They can get set up on add-on domains or separate cPanels, that's fine. What if you just go ahead and buy it outright all of a sudden, okay? Not only do you get it that way, but we will put your 3 templates as we get them done into a software installer account for you. And what does that mean? Make sure you have a software installer account, right? Those are $295 a year, so it's totally worth it. You can go to softwareinstaller.com and you would sign in there, software-installer.com. If you have never gotten one and you need to buy one, go to free.softwareinstaller.com, okay? Free.software-installer.com. And there's your free registration right there. That, either you have a coupon code or you need to pay $5 to get a coupon code to register. Big deal, $5. But then once you get in there, okay, you can log in to the free.softwareinstaller.com. And when you go there, here's the point. There is a page here called Upgrade for Strong Growth. That will allow you to get the $295 option. What does that do for you? Because it's $295 for a year. In your file repository, it will allow you to sign into the main softwareinstaller.com. I'll put it that way, which has more functions, okay? And when you sign in there, you can do all this stuff, by the way, but when you sign in there, all right, here's the point. You'll have a file repository. Hello, okay? There. You'll have a file repository where your stuff will go, okay? Your files go in here. And what's the point? You can add cPanel accounts by just knowing the username and password, and you can instantly install any of those files that you have in your file repository, whatever you have. You can just install them instantly and make them live for other people. That means unlimited installations for free, okay? You just got to go through it manually, but you can do it. So for those of you who pay $2,775 all at once, you can install any one of your 3 templates in any combination, any of them, onto as many client websites that are paying you for them or partner websites you're working with, whatever you want to do, okay? It becomes your property, and because they're custom built for you, they're yours, okay? And you can put them up as many times as you want. So if you have like 20 clients, paid you, I don't know, $1,000 each, okay? You'll make 20 grand. And how much will it cost you to install all those? Nothing. Just whoever's paying for the cPanels to install them onto. By the way, need to get the cPanels at our server because these are really powerful templates and they need all the tweaks that we have. So they can only work on cPanels on our server or other servers that we set up for you, dedicated servers. Okay, those are $2,000 a year, okay? And then up if you need more space and stuff, but you probably won't. So if you want to get a cPanel just out of the blue with SSL wildcard and dedicated IP, that's how we have it set up right now. 195 bucks. It's as good as it gets. The full-scale cPanel account with a dedicated IP address and a wildcard certificate. So every single page on your website, no matter how many subdomains you have, will have the green padlock. So they will rank well. And just go ahead and come down here and order it. And when you order it, boom, it'll, and choose your domain. Either use an existing domain and set your name servers for it, or buy a new domain. Just do the search here. anythingitis.com or net or whatever. It'll just tell you what's available, okay, in a few seconds. And if it is, okay, there's the price. You can add it. And there you go. It just added it to the order. So when you buy it, whole thing goes live. Doesn't have anything on it yet, but it's ready for any template you want to install. So if you have templates in your software installer, you can install them, okay? Just like that. Could you put multiple add-on domains on a single panel and install your templates to it? Yeah. We haven't necessarily decked it out for that, but just let us know. Keep in mind one thing though, every different domain you get will need a different $75 SSL cert. So just know that that has to be bundled in. But the thing is, bundling the whole thing, because even if you're putting yourself for backlinks, right, to benefit yourself, the more accounts you have with dedicated IP addresses and SSL certs, right, the better you rank. That's it. That's all there is to it. Don't let people buy for less. It's less than they need for the maximum result. Make sure that they get a solid result. So you should deliver a solid result. That's why we're moving in this direction, because all this is happening so hard, so fast, so suddenly. And that's how we're getting results like this, by not screwing around, okay? Tome Roofing with 1 million results right here in number 2. No backlinks, no really good SEO. That's it. Tome Roofing Services shows up for Tome Roofing. How's that? Okay. I don't know what to tell you. This is totally amazing stuff. And by the way, to use Software Installer, the videos are up, man. You can go to Software Installer, check out the videos. There's a playlist, okay? So I forget how it displays here. Yeah, the video below is a playlist. There's a button here. There's 17 videos here. Hit this thing. These are the 17 videos. They cover these, all right? They explain what this stuff does. Totally powerful tool. Absolutely. Once you get it, you'll never want to quit using it for SEO benefit, for being a merchant who sells websites and improves upon them for other clients. That's what this is for. It's really amazing. For those of you that have guys overseas working for you and they need to be able to install stuff over here on US servers and their connections are slow, you can teach them how to log into yours and just use the file repository to install. That way it's installing from a US server to a US server, yeah, or a Canadian server. So it's extremely easy for them to be able to do that. All right, guys, hope you found this interesting. Get in, get going. Those of you that want to, and by the way, if you don't know what you should get, give me a call. Give me a call. Say, here's what I'm thinking. What do you suggest? You know, let me know what you're interested in. Either what your budget is or what your angle is, you know, what your business is. Just let me know. All right. I just wanted to show you what's up. So much going on. And for all of you guys who are waiting for OpenText and everything, when we get the templates outfitted and we rerun that, we're almost certainly in cash cow status already, because I just can't imagine how we won't be. Can you? Once you start just showing results like this to anyone, I mean, don't you think they're going to either want to rent or buy? You know, these results just being there like that, okay? It's insane to think that there's much else to do. What else can you do beyond that? All you can do is be more of the websites. So just sell more copies of the websites to the same guy. Those are upsells. We'll get to those. Too much to chew off at one time for most guys. Anyway, we're close to monetizing for literally everyone that's pushed us up this high. Okay, we're almost there. Don't worry, we'll take care of you. We're almost there. Those of you that want to get in and keep going and grow, the opportunity is insane. If you go out of your way to get this Blitz stack, I know it's expensive. And yes, if you can, do it on the software installer, because you have unlimited installation rights from that point forward. If you do it, You're going to be so happy. I mean, you can sell that power for whatever price you think best, client by client by client. And when you can put results up, just show some cold calling companies, hey, this is what I got. Do you have guys sitting around that need to sell something? Here's what they can sell. They can either tell the guy, hey, 95 bucks a month, we'll just keep that there. We won't take it down. 500 bucks a month, we'll do SEO and keep improving upon it. You want your whole website all to yourself, all right? $24.95 will do your entire website all to yourself, right? And show you how to make it rank. We can even guarantee rank. We got guys in the background that'll help you make it rank if it doesn't rank. And they'll do it for free with your order. It's amazing how far we can go now. All right, guys. See you soon.